Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. How are people doing tonight? Let's see, adjusting some stuff over here. How are people doing? Audio is okay, I think, today. Should be. Let's see. Dashkov, hello. Polaris arrived today and it is awesome? That's great. Oh, wait, hold up. That command is not outputting the right thing. I should have already fixed it, but I don't know why it's not doing that. For some reason, it doesn't do that the first time. I need to submit it again. And it should work now. Try again. Bam. There you go. And I think keyboard should work fine as well. Yeah. Cool. It sounds so good. Oh, that's good. I'm glad. I always get nervous about builds. Anytime like the days they arrive, I'm like, oh, should I hit them up? Should I ask them like how they feel about it? I honestly don't know. Like sometimes it's just like, yeah, it's nerve-wracking. Friend. Hey, Sensei Jad, hello. And our Bigfoot, what's up? How you guys doing? Having some ice cream today. It's kind of hot today. So yeah, what's everyone up to? It's a Friday. So yeah. You forgot how good Orion V3 was? Yeah, Orion V3 is peak duck keyboard quality. It definitely is one of the best duck keyboards I've seen. The anodizing came out really well on it too. Everything about it is really good. But yeah, it is Friday tonight. I don't know what your situation is like wherever you might be. Here we have we're on a phase 2 reopening, but it's kind of like definitely more crowded and louder outside these days, but I still think people are being careful. So but I definitely have been seeing a lot more people out there and on the streets. I think it'll probably vary wherever you are. I know that if you're in Texas, they're stopping the reopening. So there's that. Man, this ice cream's good. I thought New York was US, China, Wuhan. It was at first, but the Northeast has been much better at curbing the spread than the rest of the US right now. So like in the Southwest and like in Texas, Arkansas, Alabama, like other different states, they've been having a very sharp rise in the number of cases. I mean, I'm sure it's connected with obviously people being out on the streets, like with the protests, as well as people being careless and the opening being too premature, I think. So I think that's part of the problem. Anyway, yeah, it is indeed hot today. I took a nap earlier today and woke up drowned in my sweat. Oh, I know. That's basically been like it here. It's getting really humid, really hot. Pretty bad, honestly. Don't like it. Still not letting you guys come up here? Yeah, no, not a good idea. I think. Definitely not a good idea to let people travel right now, I think, especially internationally. Yeah. So today, let's see. I don't have. Oh, something arrived today. I'm not sure if you guys know, but this arrived today. This is a brew caps artisan. Oh my god, just in time for the start. Alex, hello. Alex Odos, hello, hello. With a party of 131 people, wow. So many people, hello. Hi everyone, hi everyone. Epsilon, hello. Sensei Jai, you asked me, do you prefer the design language of Doug V2 or V3? I think I dig the V2 a little bit more personally, I don't know. I think I actually like the sides of the V2 a little better, but I think the rest is a little nicer on the V3, like anodizing and whatnot. Hello, hello. Chongasaurus. Hello, Andy Geekim, Keyboard Krill, Davies the Great, Bite Size Seamus. Hello, hello everybody. So we were opening this guy up. So we literally just started like 5 minutes ago. Yeah. So yeah, opening this brew caps artisan up today. I got a violet. I forget the colorway name. It's like something violet pain artisan keycap, and it has some insane detail. So check this out. 10 peaches. Got your cat milkshake. Your set's turned out okay. Only the F-row looks a little misaligned. Oh, that's not too bad. Love the texture. Powdery smooth. Not as rough as GMK, but not slippery like Signature Plastic SA. Sorrowful Bear. Goodbye. Thank you so much for stopping by. Dante Spec. Hello. Is that Jesus? I think it's supposed to be more grim than Jesus. But it's called a Pain artisan. It's called Pain. It's like the artisan keycap, like sculpt is called Pain, and it's like this man like in a torture device. It looks like, and there's some wild details going on here. Sorry for my ugly fingers, but you know there's some crazy amounts of detail going on here. But yeah. New here on your stream, rated from Alex. Just a quick suggestion: get a light for my top camera. It's currently darker because I'm zoomed in, but the aperture is a little bit better than this normally. So yeah. But anyhow, so I got this today. I'll put it aside for now. Okay, let's get to the build though. So today we will be. So yeah, this sculpt here was $20. $20. Oh, actually, before we get onto the build right away, I did remember I got something else different today. I got this is a badge made out of acrylic for the 910. So this is the 910. This is a t-shirt 910, and this is basically the badge that would go right behind the 910 area. So I'm gonna be replacing that actually. Oh, just a suggestion, not trying to mean it. Oh, I mean, I understand, Dante. I actually do want to upgrade my lighting situation, but it gets more expensive very quickly. I would definitely want an aperture, you know, 120D, but it gets expensive. Anyway, so Janky was asking, wasn't the TGR19 originally priced very reasonably? Yes, it was. It was like around like, I actually don't remember how much it is retail. I could tell you, but I actually don't remember. think they are about maybe like 450-ish, $470-ish shipped. So it's like $400 plus shipping from Malaysia. That's what the pricing was. Why do most artisan design go with scary and edgy like demons and monsters? I like cute ones. I like cute ones too. I actually collect cute ones more than I collect demons and monsters and stuff like these. I like cute caps like these too. These are Tiny makes a lot of these, most of these. These are cute. It's like Yeti and Tux, Chemo, which is a model after BMO. Yeah. So Tiny is one of my favorite makers out there. I really like her work. I've been collecting her stuff for a couple of years now. But yeah. So yeah, no, I actually really like cute stuff. So if you want some examples of cute work out there, I recommend Booper Omniclectic. I recommend Sism Caps, Key Collective. I just mentioned that, right? Key Collective, Booper, Sism Caps. What else is pretty cute? I mean, Tiny, of course. What else is pretty cute? I mean, Hello Caps, like with the bongos, are pretty cute. What else? What else? I'm like spacing out now that we're like talking about it for some reason. Yeah, I'm like spacing out really hard. I'll remember. Oh yeah, just another key maker. Does a lot of cute stuff too. Yeah. Who else? Toki-P, of course. Oh my gosh, it's right here on my desk. Toki-P does some cute stuff. Some older Crytone does some cute stuff as well. Oh, he actually has a very wide range of things. Who else? There's also DC Caps. DC Caps from Vietnam. They do some cute stuff too. Ooh, that sound. Gav Caps is cute. Gav Caps, it can be sort of cute if you can look beyond the grimy parts of the sculpt. So yeah, I think it can be cute though. Grimy, Gav Caps. It's just some sculpts are like sort of like creepy cute, you know? So there's that to it. Okay, so we're just taking this TGR910 apart just to put in the new badge. So the way it works is that there is a badge right behind this part here where there is a RGB LED. So we're just taking that apart. TimCaps has cute little devils. I actually don't know TimCaps. I should check out TimCaps. Must be a new maker, because I do know a lot more older makers. But new makers sometimes escape me. Arrow Keys. Oh wait, no, not Arrow Keys. Keycaps. Keycaps does a lot of cute stuff. Keycaps does the Lucky Cat and the Aerophant. Yeah. The eye of beauty's in the eye of the beholder, I guess. Yeah. I find Ekface creepy cute, so I actually found Ekface very creepy at first, and now I also find it sort of creepy cute. You know, that's what happens when you're exposed to them a lot of the time. Like enough time, I guess. Okay, I guess you can just leave these screws. Actually, I'll take them off just because it's easier. Yeah, but there's There's a lot more cute keycap makers now. I think there definitely used to be fewer of them, like you know, even like a couple of years ago. And yeah, you're right. The observation that you make, like people tend to go for like demons and monsters and stuff like that. So the reason for that, I would argue, like in artisans at least, is because they tend to have a lot more details in the sculpt. So like people will, like artists specifically, will try to sculpt something that's detailed because it challenges them, right? Artistically, right? As a sculptor, it's something that you want to also be better at doing. And so maybe that's what, you know, the theme might appeal to them as well, but it's also like an artistic challenge. Anyhow, so yeah, there's an RGB LED here, as you can see. So we're basically just gonna take out this. So this is a brass badge, so I'm just gonna take that out. I think I'll probably just take it off with this. It's kind of like tough to. Something sturdier. That should work. Got my blue Airfant in the mail yesterday. Nice. Oh wait, is that the recent sale? I didn't win that one, so I didn't get one. All right, so we got the brass. So there's a brass badge here that I just took out. There's some tape on it because it helped put the badge there without it budging much. So now we can just put in this new one. Now the question is, there's a clear side and a frosted side. Do I want to put in the clear side up or the frosted side up? Let's try the frosted side on the front side, on the front part of this. They told me it should fit perfectly, so it does fit quite well. Okay, so frosted side is on this part. Now let's try just testing it out. Let's just test it out. Oopsie. It's just this guy here. Alright, so is that good? It's a little too bright, isn't it? So I want the frosted side on that side instead. I want frosted. It's kind of just very bright. Let's put the frosted side down, and then let's put the clear side up. Maybe that'll diffuse it a little more, a little better. Let's see. The lighter blue matches with CFO blanks so well. I actually have those blanks, but haven't been able to use them because I haven't had a board to put them on yet. Or that I decide to put them on. Speaking of mail day, your botanical and Motolite like Latrialum caps came today. Nice. Oh, I haven't entered a Latrialum sale in a while. Why is it so tight fitting? So tight fitting. Alright. This works better. It's about the same thing. It's okay. I'll just leave it like that. It's about the same. It's just too bright. Being into collecting artisan caps is soul crushing though. Waking up in the middle of the night to join raffle and find out you lost the raffle. Yeah. And they cost so much to ship. You live in New Zealand? Yeah. Yeah, that must be tough. But you know, if I guess I could always offer help if you needed anything, like if you needed a proxy or something like that in the US to hold on to some caps for you before you ship them out. I could help with that, but I mean, I've done that with some friends who live internationally just because it's like they Yeah, it just costs so much to ship. So it's such an expensive endeavor to be paying for full shipping price every time you have anything sent from like the US or pretty much anywhere else to New Zealand or Australia. Cheesy ball sack, hello. Okay. Yeah, speaking of artisan caps, tomorrow should be yet another day of Nightcaps Poison Summer for a sale. So if you're into Nightcaps, there should be a sale tomorrow sometime. I mean, there's no time that's announced, so you'll just have to look out for the new posts on their Instagram profile. They tend to give a decent heads up, and the entry time seems to be much larger now. So do you find any sign of yellowing on the polycarb board? That's one of the concerns on polycarb. Yes, so that would be a concern on polycarb, what people would say, but I haven't found any yellowing myself. I assume it happens over a very long period of time. I don't think it happens in such a short amount of time. Like, I would say it takes years, if not even longer. Sorry for the noise, it's just like squeaky noises. Part of dealing with plastic. Yeah. I'm missing a screw, here it is. But yeah, no, I've not noticed any yellowing on polycarb yet. I've seen other people's boards that are polycarb as well, and they've not had any signs of yellowing or anything of the sort. I don't really think it happens quickly, so I don't think I would be too concerned about it. First stream I've actually caught live. Nice. Welcome, Paul from MK. It's kind of bright, but whatever. It's okay. Alright, so let's get to building this. So here we have a PCB. This is a TMO50 V1 PCB. The LEDs are pre-soldered. Actually, I had some issues with this PCB before, so I had it sent to somebody who is an expert on them, and they had a reset button resoldered, and they also changed the controller here. But yeah, so well, it's a TMO Founders Edition PCB. I assume that's what it says there. This is a joke, but there was a there's a name there that's supposed to be there, but we covered it for now. Anyway, so that's a TMO PCB, and here is the board we're going to be building today. Boom. Geo. Hello, hello. So today we got a TMO50 Founders Edition. And the Founders Edition you know because of this engraving here. Number 4. We have a polycarbonate bottom and a lavender-ish aluminum top. And the brass plate. I actually, this brass plate was kind of grimy. And I polished it. I used some mother's mag and some just clean cloth and polished it up. What does it say? It basically says TMO50 Founders Edition, and then that's 04. Yeah, it's Founders Edition in Latvian. Hey, what's up, Colin? How are you doing? Anyhow, let's open it up, get the plates. Personal or client board? This is a personal board. So the previous owner of this particular board was very, very kind. They wanted to pass this board along to somebody who wanted to who they thought would be good that they had it, and so they were very kind and passed it along to me, and yeah, I got it just recently. New PCB for V1? No, I actually. The PCB was borked. Basically, the controller was not going into bootloader mode, and the reset was not working basically. So I sent it out to my friend Baking Pie. He's the person behind Keycaps, and he replaced the controller and flashed it. So it's fresh and new. Forgot about the red ones. Yeah. So this is the red Founders Edition PCB. OGGB ones. Yeah. What is up, Muffin? Hello, hello. So yeah, had the PCB repaired. Actually, so Funderburker, so the person who designed this board, had actually sent me a Founders Edition PCB a long time ago, because so I have a different TMO actually from the group buy, and yeah, I needed a PCB, and so he sent me one that he was like, oh, it's like not working. If you can figure it out, like how to fix it, then you know you can keep it and whatever. So he sent me for the cost of shipping, but then I couldn't fix that either, so I actually fixed both at the same time this time. So I now have 2 PCBs just in case for the V1. Yeah. Anyway, so we have steps here. I'll put them aside. Am I getting in on the Maja GB? I am not. I'm not. I need to figure out the indicator LEDs. So Colin, if you just flash the new KMK, like V1 stuff, hex stuff, you should have the LED code automatically on there because the repo was fixed with that. So I just flashed the QMK via the hex, and that works fine. Yeah. This is not PVD actually, Max F. Max, this is I just polished it with metal polishing compound, like Mother's Mag. Yeah, I just polished it by hand. Yeah, this is hand polished. It was blasted before, but I just polished it. Yeah. So the good thing about the TMO is that we only need 2 stabilizers. That's it. 1 and 2 for the space bars. That's it. It's so nice. So let's get on to it. Quinella, hello. How are you doing? Are you gonna do split spacebar? Yeah, of course. Split spacebar is the way to go on the TMO50. In my opinion, it's made to be split spacebar. Not to mention, I actually think that on the V1, the long spacebar kind of looks awkward because of the position of the modifiers. It just looks awkward to have a very long spacebar. Otherwise, that jar of lube is worth more than my setup. Is it? Did milkshake extras go up this week? Yeah, they went up yesterday. Or was it today? It might have been today, actually. Yeah, it might have been this morning, actually. Milkshake extras. So I think it might have been this morning. I think I pinged my server this morning. RIP? Oh no. Did they have the desk mat available? No, it was for the cat key set. The milkshake desk mat is like it's like, I think it's from the DSA set GB, so you would probably have to wait for a restock of those later on. I mean, sometimes they restock old designs, like Novel Keys does, so you just have to wait and see whether they restock any old designs. They don't do it like super often, but it happens. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that this desk mat was designed for the DSA set. Not too bad. Got myself a CRP Green Hebrew yesterday. Oh, sick. Green Hebrew is a great set. Not to mention it's limited. Like, you can't find it in other rounds. Only in the first round. Group buy. And that was also like a limited thing because it was only given to those who stuck around for the group buy. Good to see you here, though. Oh, it is Saturday over there, huh? So it must be pretty chill. Weekend, enjoying the weekend, I suppose. Hey, Blue Bus Team Arlo, hello. How are you doing? Chill weekend for sure in New Zealand. That's good. That's good. Here it's been getting hot. Wait a second. Am I missing an insert here? Oh, here it is. But yeah, things are going alright here. It's just been pretty warm and humid here in the United States. What type of films do I use? I use TX Keyboards films. So you go to txkeyboards.com, you should be able to find some if they have restocked recently. They might have restocked recently, but I'm not sure. They're polycarb films though. They're for switches and they sell for pretty cheap. It's like $5 for like 100 or 110 of them. So. But otherwise, I suggest using, you can also use Desk Keys switch films. Those I reviewed in the past recently, and they are very nice as well. They work really well, and they come in this convenient format. So, personally recommend those. Plan on making your own? Oh, that's kind of cool. I hope that goes well. It's not an easy endeavor to be developing something new. I think it's $5.50. Yeah, something like that. It's not too bad. It's always been around that price too, so. Testing with carbon fiber filament. Oh. I actually do wonder what if materials really make a difference, but so far that I've seen, at least between like the Desk Keys ones and the TX ones, I think I still don't believe in the whole material is gonna make a sound difference in the switches in particular, just because these films are so thin. And in my opinion, like these from testing it myself, like it just seems like getting rid of the like wobble that they're supposed to resolve, right? So like the reason we use switch films is because the top and bottom housings like wobble if you open them up, and they kind of like loosen. And by eliminating that wobble, I think you pretty much eliminate like the unpleasant sounds from them like clicking together. So I haven't really found any like use to the difference in materials yet. I feel like as long as they do that initial like original objective of eliminating that like housing wobble, they seem to work fine for every purpose. New types, what's up? How you doing? How are you doing? I saw you. You were at Pudsy's stream the other day, talking about Ivan. Because he was talking about GMK Miami Nights, I think. That was a fun one. Good old Ivan. Yeah. Good old Ivan. What do the indicators indicate on this? So the indicators LED on the TMO will indicate the layers. It's a layer indicator because since it's a small form factor keyboard, indicating the layer is pretty useful. So in the case of the TMO, you don't have a number row or an F row, so depending on the layer, you might want to put those there, and that's what the LEDs will do. So in total, it has 4 layers. Like people will normally work with 4 layers: the base layer and then 3 additional ones. I would normally put one of them with the number row and stuff, one of them with the punctuation and stuff. So like in the case like you know how like in a regular keyboard you press like shift plus a number to get like symbols. So those would be in another layer, and then lastly you would have some with like F row keys and whatnot. And then like, you know, you can have like media keys and other random stuff that you might want. I actually don't remember what the key map looks like, the default. I've tried the default one before. So we'll even see if I can type in properly in the Keymo, but in my experience I've been okay. I mean on the TMO, I've been okay with it. It's just like sometimes when I try to type some symbols, I get stumped because it just takes a little getting used to. But regular like word typing is fine. I think it tends to just get harder with numbers or symbols. It's mostly the counting and like which key is which for those. Alright, so that's it for stabilizers, so we'll see if these work fine. So if I recall, stabilizers here are 225 and 275. So I think it's 225 here $75 here. So get some washers. If you guys have any questions while I'm building, just ask away. I'm very much open to answering questions if you guys have any. Especially like about the layout and all that stuff. Where do you get a big vat of 205? I got it from Krelbit a long time ago. This was quite a bit ago actually. But yeah, I got it from SwitchMod. Basically, I asked him about getting a large quantity, and that's how I did. But I believe that Krelbit is currently now retiring from the lube game, so there won't be any lube trafficking through him after a while. Actually, pretty much anytime now, anytime soon. But yeah, I sourced all my lube from Krelbit, from switchmod.net. Okay, so I actually already decided what key set I wanted to use. So we have, first of all, switches wise, we have Alpacas today. Set wise, I actually chose this one here. It's JTK Hana. It should go pretty well with the case. So just hands are like very like lube heavy, so I'm just gonna set guys. So JTK Hana should go really well. Is the new PCB indicator LED cluster SMD? No, it's just soldered LED. So and also this is a TMO V1. This is the V1. Founders Edition is the V1. It's the first one before the group buy production. So this case should go pretty well with these caps. So yeah, I think that looks good. I need to figure out what I want to do for the layout. So we're going to figure that out as we go. So let's look up what the layout looks like. Lana, hello, hello. I see. TMO50. Okay. Alright, key map. Okay. Alright, so 225, 275. Alright, so I need to choose keys that are 225 and 275 and whatnot. So I'm actually just gonna take out the keys that I need. So I'm gonna like maybe, hold on, how can I save this image? Maybe here. Oh, come on. come back to this. And then let's see. Okay, so I don't need the bottom part. And okay, that should be good. Maybe I'll just put here. Let's put it this way. Alright, so let's see. So I need 2.25 and 2.75. So I can do that with shifts, but let's just choose the other parts first. So we have the numro. Wait, is it? No, that's not something numro. There's no numro. So that's gonna be the QWERTY part. So let's just take this out. And then there is obviously these guys over here. Alright, so now I need to choose my modifier keys, and for that, we have, I'm going to leave the left cluster alone. Alright, let's put these letters aside here. Yo, is that JTK Hana? Yes, that is correct. That is correct. Let's see. So I think I had wrote it down somewhere around here. Written it down somewhere. Okay. R2 delete. See. Let's see, so I need an R2 key for this. So I think there should be an R2 minus key here, which can do as a modifier like that. And then let's see. R2 delete. Can I have that key walk, please? It's on my list. Then I would have to split the whole set. And then I'm gonna pick 1.75, 1.25, because I want the stagger. There's no R3 1.25 though. I just have to choose one of these controls, I guess. It's gonna look ugly with the modifiers, but it is what it is. Then 1.75. That's the only key that's. Oh no, I could use a caps lock maybe, or is this a control? Double control? Let's go. So much control. And then bottom row is 1U, 1.5U. So 1U, let's pick some novelties for that. Let's pick some novelties. So maybe 1U's I can pick these out. And then 1.5U's I can pick these green ones out. Maybe? We'll kind of adjust this as we go. But I think this should look interesting. We'll go for that for now. For my space bars, rather, let's do R4 shifts then. Maybe. Yeah, we're at work for now. We'll adjust as we go. Using this set is kind of an interesting move. But we'll see. Okay, so we've chosen our keys for now. Let's test it out. Okay. Wait. Is this supposed to go through? Oh yeah, okay. Okay, there we go. JTK gives the best storage case despite them being cheaper than GMK. It's just that GMK shifted that to the new storage method and it just doesn't look good. Wait, 1U, 1.25U. How do I even... Oh god, okay. I'll just try to... Let's see, this one's this. Then which one's which? I assume 1.25U goes further out, and then 1U. Maybe like that. Okay. The layout is a bit confusing, but should be fine. As for this part here, 1.5, 1.25 I want it, I said. So this. And 1.75U. So probably this way here. And then we'll have to measure it out as we go. So like this guy would go here. And then, doesn't matter what key, but like this. Too far. Okay, cool. Alright. So, okay, that fits. So let's just test the stabs. Infinity cases are really good. It's like unboxing every time. Yeah, I heard that it's just like boxes on boxes, right? Wait, no, that's Cat. Cat has a lot of keys. Seems okay. How are JTK sets these days? They're alright. They're cheap though. They're cheaper. The legends are not perfect compared to GMK. But they are cheaper, so it's like you get what you pay for. Seems okay actually. Let's go along with it. I wonder if you're just trying to get you to buy more kits, or they actually think that's a good idea. Who knows? Maybe it's just the way they have their like assembly line going. I'm not very sure actually. Just remembered something. Where's my these are tight. All right. Oh, yo, my Hangul Tongseng. Wait, how old are you? I'm 27. I don't know if I'm older or younger than you, so yeah. Am I older? I don't know. No, not Tongseng Hyung. I see. I see. Yeah, pay your respects. Respect your elder. That's cool though. Imagine 7 bucks to arrive at my door when cat explosion ships. I mean, so that means it's literally gonna be an explosion of kids. Ha 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 ha. So what I'm doing is I actually forgot that I used the different colors of films because I was just trying to salvage as many as possible. And I'm just gonna try to put at least the same ones in the same rows, like same colors in the same rows. So that's fine. Okay, so these are fine now. Doesn't matter, they're all the same under the keycaps. I know, but that means I'll just know, you know? I know that. It's only like 2 more minutes anyway. Oh wait, that middle row has no vertical bars? Yeah. That's how the TMO50 is. Wait a second. So this bottom row is kind of confusing sometimes. So these guys in, but so for this it's 1.5 here, and then 1U here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. But yeah. How can you live knowing that the inside of the switch doesn't even show? I don't know. I'll live. I'll be okay. I actually will probably end up desoldering this board at some point in the future because I did plan to get a aluminum plate for it later on. So this build will be around for a good few months, and then I'll probably end up changing the plate one more time just to see what it's like using a different plate. Oh, Kuritsu TV. Hello, hello. Okay. Looks fine to me. Let's see, anything crooked? Anything weird? Alignment pins, so it should be alright. But just gotta make sure anyway. Okay. Alrighty. Think about these novelties later. How's my night going? Night's going alright. It's pretty chill. This build is very quick too, so should be easy and simple. Yeah, it's going well. What's my opinion on 40%? Okay, so personally I like 40% as keyboard layouts in terms of, I think that if you are efficient using a 40%, good for you. More power to you. More power to whoever is good at using the layouts. I think it's not for everybody because they can be difficult to get used to, and they can be impractical in terms of productivity. So I feel like if you can reach the same amount of productivity with the layout, then more power to you. I do think, however, that there's been, like, I think that there is animosity in the community between like 40% users and not 40% users. And the issue with that, I think, is just that there is a bit of like a vocal kind of situation with the 40% community, and it's not really targeted to any person or any individual or anything. I think it just has to do with, like, some people are just more avid and adamant about 40% usage, and I think that lends to like people wanting their like layout to be supported. And I think 40%, like, because it's so liberal with the layouts, you could use so many different combinations in like so many different clustered layouts, like staggered, non-staggered. Like you might have a column here or like a blocker here, you know. And I think it just creates a lot of like differences in opinions versus the more standard layouts, like the bigger layouts, where the variability is actually much more limited. So in that regard, I think 40% keyboards are very cool if you're productive with them. But I do think that there's been, like, I don't know, different opinions about them. Like about the keyboards in general, as well as the people who particularly enjoy using them. I mean, but I do think that, yeah, I mean, 40% are cool if you can manage to use them well. That's about it. And sorry for the fan noise. Maybe the 40% users should change. That's kind of toxic. After using my 40% at work, I can use Numero a lot easier than on any board. That's kind of interesting, actually. Like, would it make you more productive using a certain layout because you are using a smaller form factor? Maybe, but it can also be the other way around, where you can use a 40% layout keyboard really well, but you cannot use normal layouts anymore because you got so used to the ergonomics of the new smaller form factor, right? But yeah. Personally, I don't think I'd be able to get used to typing without the number row. Though I'm also pretty new to the keyboard scene and haven't tried anything smaller than a TKL yet. So, okay, moving from a TKL to smaller layouts is actually not so bad. up till maybe around 60%. And then when you go further down from 60%, it just takes a little time of, it's muscle memory. And it's basically what depends on what you need to use, like, essentially. You know, like, if are you a programmer, like, do you write, like, you know, are you like a journalist, do you write a lot, like, you know, what kind of work do you do on a keyboard that requires certain keys, and like, can you get used to the changes around them if you had to switch your layout? But yeah, I like CFTKB's Romeo because you don't need keycaps from the 40s child kit to make it work. So actually that's kind of important, right? So the main change from the TMO V1, for instance, to the TMO V2 was the TMO V2 was designed so that, well, it's redesigned so that the layout would work with base kits instead of like instead of you having to also get 40s child kits for the road profile to work, like on sculpted keycap sets, like Cherry Profile or like SA or like whatever. Yeah, so that was a big change from V1 to V2. But at the same time, I think doing so also like made the keyboard look longer because it did extend itself like maybe like half a unit or a full unit. So yeah, I mean 40% keyboards, yeah, they just differ so much. Only good thing, does take long to solder. I'm looking at doing my first full custom with a 60% format. That's cool, yeah. So 60%, so I actually also was like you. I also used to only use like TKLs and stuff. But I actually transitioned into 60% rather quickly. I used an HHKB for a time, and then basically I got used to that completely. That pretty much anything, actually like my current two favorite layouts overall are 60% and TKLs. So when I have the desk space and when I just want to have like the function row and whatnot, I prefer using a TKL. But in general, I actually like using 60% the most. I actually prefer 60% over a 65%. I know some people prefer 65% because they preserve the arrow cluster while having a smaller form factor, but I actually prefer 60% because I got so used to the function layer way of working with them. The TMO is nice because you don't lose any of the symbols. Yeah, that is the main big like part of the TMO. Like it pretty much types like a 60% until you have to type any numbers and any symbols from the number row, right? What's up with the soldering points on the top right of each switch? There's like 2 switch holes. Oh yeah. So the reason for this is because this PCB has ALPS compatibility as well. So ALPS switches have the switch pins are like parallel. So you know how like an MX1 is like kind of like a little above and one's a little below? On ALPS, they're kind of like on a single line. So this PCB is ALPS compatible as well as a plate. I can't do the minivan, but the TMO works for me. That's exactly how I felt about the minivan as well. I also had a minivan for a bit. I had a plank for a bit. I had a Let's Split. I had a bunch of other 40% boards that I've tried in the past, and they just didn't work for me because I couldn't get quick enough. Like I could type on them to some like degree. Like I would type on them maybe like, I don't know, like 70 words per minute. But like I was already used to typing like 110, or like, you know, or like having like all the symbols and all that kind of stuff accessible to me like right away without having me to like look down on the keyboard, you know? And trying that and like basically failing at it led me to realize that I prefer anything above a 60% in general. But when I did try a TMO50 for a bit, so because I do have a unit from the production group buy, I got used to it rather quickly, and I realized that it actually types much more like a 60% than it types like a small form factor like 40% board. Specifically because as IP993 32 CD set, like it's you basically don't lose any of the symbols that are on the main alpha cluster. I like 6065 TKL. Yeah, that I understand that. Anything bigger, it can be like too much desk space being used, so I understand that. 75 can look very cramped as well. You sort by the HHKB layer function. I like 60% generally. Yeah, that's how I feel about 60%. I actually pretty much map the main, the main part of the 60%, I mean of the HHKB function layer. So like, it's gonna be your arrow keys and like the arrow keys plus the nav cluster. So like home and page up, page down, and then I normally add some media keys on the left side and like print screen, and yeah. And like F-row and deletes probably. So I pretty much use the HHKB style pretty much on every one of my 60%, like including the caps is always control for me now. Like it's just default for me even on a TKL. I don't split like my right shift on a TKL though because I think it looks ugly. It just doesn't look like it's the right place for it. Also, on a TKL, you have enough keys that I don't really need to split. Oh yeah. Elongate looks good. Yeah, so Elongate's right now on Project Keyboard for Group Buy, and it looks pretty interesting, for sure. It's like mini 1800, so it's like captures a bit of that like 40% layout with a like a numpad sort of section, so it has quite a bit going on for it. So let's test this out. Oh, that PCB though with the TMO logo on the left. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Yo, Chongasars, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Welcome back for 2 months. Let's see, key tester. Oh, nice. Wait. Okay, there we go. Finally did it. Just placed my first order with KBD fans. Congrats. I hope you enjoy it. Wait a second. Wait a sec. Something about the layout. That I didn't really like. Oh, never mind. This is fine. Okay. I use Win plus R a lot. I was wondering what you bind Win key on a Win keyless. Oh, so I can tell you. So on a Win keyless, I do the following. I'll show you. I actually have a Win keyless board right there, so I'll just show you right now. Wait, did I not solder this one? I might have forgotten that. Okay. Just need to check this one. Huh? It is soldered. Diode's gone. Let's see. Yeah, this key is not working for some reason. I don't have a use for that key in particular. But maybe let me see. Looks fine. Maybe the switch is bad? Not sure. I can skip it though. I honestly don't have a need for that key. Right alt. Yeah, so right alt is a good place to do that. So yeah, so like I have a TKL here. So on a TKL, I pretty much bind. So I basically bind on a TKL. Let me hide the via because it's getting in the way. So I have like this is all normal. This is for me control, like control shift win key. I use this as win key. Alt spacebar alt control. Like the rest is normal, but basically this is control and this is win key for me. I use this as win key. Yeah, but yeah, you can also use right alt, but I don't really use left control here anymore because I've gotten so used to using it here that yeah, I just put win key here now. Real force style, yeah. Well, although on real force you actually have the caps lock here, but yeah, I don't use caps lock anymore either. Caps lock's on the function layer now. I pretty much don't use caps lock ever at this point. I just use shift for that. Yeah. We could try fixing this, but I'm just gonna fix it later. Same on 60% for you? Yeah, that's pretty much what I do with win keyless 60s. I don't know what this key would do anyway, but we'll just continue actually. So much I need to do. Alright, so already done. So I streamed yesterday, so I'll save you guys from the sponsor spiel. But if you guys want to check out my sponsors, there's Dixie Mech. You can do dixiemech.com/lightning. GFK Moto is on there right now. There's Mint Autumn, but Mint Autumn is not doing much right now. There's Novel Keys. Novel Keys has the WT60 now. And a couple of GMK group buys. You can use Thunder during checkout for a 5% off. I'll do a abridged version of the sponsors. Prime KB has some desk mats on their website, and they should be restocking Alpacas and Durox stabilizers sometime this coming month. They've been saying soon, but shipments are very slow. So that's why. Yo, Kevin, hello. I got caps FN and WASD arrows from poker long ago. Oh, I see now. That makes sense. I used to have a poker too, but I got rid of the habit of that too. You finally got your 89U? Nice, dude. So are you finally getting it all together? Anyhow, Project Keyboard has an elongate keyboard right now going on group buy. So if you want to check out like a 40% style, but like kind of like interesting with like a numpad sort of thing going on, definitely do check out the elongate. I think Mr. Keebs F. Kari gave it a lot of thought into that layout, and he did a few prototypes and stuff. So I personally do recommend the elongate. So personal FE, yeah, boy. I'm waiting for a friend to free up time so we can refinish our plates together. Oh, I see. Novel Keys NK65 V2 is soon, right? Yes. On my Discord, I have a. Oh shoot, I don't have this plugged in, but I'll actually post a link here right now because I pretty much posted it just earlier. Where is it? Sponsor news. Here you go. Who was NK65 person asking? Kuritsu TV. Here is the information on the NK65. Yo, TX84, Kevin, nice. I was never able to find a beige 89, but you got two black ones. Well, black for life. Once you go black. I'm worried about going to 60% because I'm so used to my full layout. I don't think you should worry about it. I can guarantee you that if you ever had to go back to a full size sort of layout like 1800 CP or regular full size, you will have zero issues. I guarantee you that much. Because the main cluster, 60% is basically just the main cluster of a full size. You know what I mean? So there really isn't too much to worry about when you go from full size to 60 and 60 to full size. Same thing for TKLs or pretty much anything in between 60% and full size. The transition is not so bad. You're mostly gonna miss the arrow keys. Yes, that is true. But as I said, if you do get used to the arrow keys being in a function layer, you will master a new way of keyboarding. Takes a little while, but in my opinion, is totally worthwhile to do so. Embry, I'm just getting a keyset and cable for my Ducky 1 Mini 2. Oh nice, Ducky 1 2 Mini, my bad. That's good. I mean, hey, it starts from a keyset and a cable, and then you might want a custom keyboard later, and then you might want another custom keyboard and try a different layout, and then try a different keyset profile, and then it kind of goes down from there. Alright, time to try to get used to this TMO. So let's put these caps on. Anyhow, you just managed to find a Xerox DocuTech. Wallet is crying, but it's my vintage holy grail. Oh my god, that is gonna be one expensive boy. Whew. For those who don't know what the Xerox DocuTech is, you should look it up. It's very expensive. Let's see, Infinity Key's okay. I heard the Infinity Key like blanks are pretty good. I also saw the PVT, and PVT seems okay as well. There seems to be a little bit of shrinkage on the PVT, but it looks good nonetheless. Issues the lack of arrow keys. Sorry, I'm just like catching up. CBB and took me a couple of hours to get used to. Nice. Playing Maple Story without arrows. I think you'll be fine. Sanctuary, yeah, I was debating buying Sanctuary, but I didn't. Just ended up skipping it. Then I don't think I miss it as much. Next thing you know, your house is filled with key shit everywhere, and then you'll have your, oh guys, my partner told me that I have too much keyboard shit and that I should clear out, or else I'm gonna be, you know, they might break up with me or something. We might separate, so I gotta do this for the sake of my relationship. Guys, my credit card is topped off. I need to free up some money to pay my rent. Don't do that. Don't get yourself into debt, guys, over keyboards, please. Please do not Miller Dave yourselves into debt. How many keys is 65 versus 60? About 5 more keys. What caps these be? This is JTK Hana, Kimchi Jody boy. Oh, I forgot about these ones, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay, I'll take some out. I need some keys here. There's my FN key here. Put that over here. There is no ISO key, so basically there is no 1.25U shift. That's unfortunate. Does that mean I have to go with a lot of controls? I could go with an Alt here. That's okay. Or should I do a menu key? Nah, Alt is fine. But wait, what do I do on this side then? That's a 1.75U, isn't it? All these random keys, man. I don't like it. Okay, well. Is this a 1.75? It is, right? Yeah, it is. Wait, where's my 1.75U shift then? Oh, here it is. It's gonna look really awkward on there, but do I do that? No, it looks so bad. I'm just gonna put a caps lock on there instead. Yeah. That would look really awkward. Look at all this strange profile going on here, but YOLO. It's fine. It's fine. All right. Let's see. Imagine picking your partner over your hobbies. Yo. Let's see. Are there any like $200, $300, 60% coming up, or they're still open or will be? 200, 300. They're currently going on group buy. There might be some interest checks going for something cheaper, but I actually don't remember what is going for 200 or 300. I know some that are going for more. The Ogre is going up soon on July 4th. It's going to be a gasket mount, 60% by Zekin. And that's going to be like, that's going to be more than 300. That's going to be like close to like $400. So, but it gives you a very premium experience if you can afford to pay a little more. I personally trust Zekin's choices. Alright. So because it's a personal board, I pre-picked a bunch of artisans for us today. I see on Geekhack, yeah, just look for Ogre, like O-G-R-E, 60% Geekhack on Google and it'll pop up. Is there gonna be another round of series boards? Oh, that's possible. Worth checking with Project Keyboard though. Alright, so these are the artisans that are available. Oh, that was a bad reveal, but you guys will help me pick artisans that will match this board. I picked a bunch of keys that I think would go nicely because they're super cute. So you guys will help me pick artisans. 4 artisans that will go on this board. Alright. Bongo. Kappa for sure. The Yeti? Only tiny caps. Oh, the KK. KK. I recently bought a hot swappable keyboard on Banggood. Gonna use it as my first build and thought it would be a great idea. Get a new set of keys and switches. I knew that. Oh, I see. Bongo far right. This. Top row far right. I'm just gonna put caps here for now. I was thinking these. So I personally think the best matches might be like bongo, like here, and then maybe like Cthulhu. Moonblink, and then Yeti, or Yeti and then Moon. No, Moonblink, and then maybe Key Collective, Kappa, like that. How's that? How you guys like that? Not feeling it? Blank on the bottom? Could do that. I think Yeti needs to be on there. Yeah, Yeti's so cute. I don't know, it's tough. Yeti? Or we could do this. How about that? Is that better? No green cap? I didn't really think about this too much, but it's just fine. Perfect? Okay. That's good. Not about the third one down. That looks good. It's fine. It's fine. It's alright, guys. Colors don't have to be perfect. Thank you for the 1 bit, this dot spla. Or this dot spla. This that spla. I don't know. That perfect fit between the bongo and the Cthulhu. Yeah, this is a coincidence that fits so well. Oh, bog jam. Oh boy. Oh baby. Let's go. So the LEDs, the way they work, look. So that's currently layer 1. Oh, that's layer 4. Layer 2, layer 3, and layer 4. That juke, juke, juke. There's engraving on the butt. Yes, there is. Oh, come on, focus, focus, focus. Yeah, that's the engraving. Lana. All right, let's try typing on this. What does it mean though? It just means TMO50 Founders Edition. This is in Latvian. It's Founders Edition in Latvian. Oh, look at that. Look at that diffusing. Tasty RGB. Mods sound like breaking chocolate. That's a good way to describe it. Let's try this, shall we? People talk about artisans. All right, let's see. I don't know what these keys do yet, so I'm just gonna leave them blank for now. Oh wait, where's Via? I can test it right now. Okay, they don't do anything, and that's okay. For now. Okay. Actually, I'm just gonna switch the 2 keys here. I'm gonna switch it to Win key and Alt key. Alright, go. I see. Y'all still talking about Tiny? Tiny does great stuff. She does clay caps. So she sculpts them on keycaps, and then she can bake them. And then you can use like colored clay and bake things on the keycaps. Sculpt and bake things on the keycaps. But if you want a resin cast, then you would have to buy a bunch of supplies. Yeah, like resin and a pressure pot, as well as silicone and among other things. She's an amazing rapper too. She's an amazing rapper for sure. All right, let's try this. Gonna bring this down a little bit. Okay. Yeah, so JTK Hana on this board. JTK Hana should be obtainable, I would say. If you look in Mech Market, I think it's attainable because not everyone is a fan of JTK caps, and so I think that people tend to sell JTK more often and cheaper, more cheaply than GMK. Alright friends, let's try typing on this. Alright, wish me luck. It's been a while since I've typed on this. Alright. Guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Redo. I'm gonna try that again. It like got blocked. Sorry. All right. Can't do this. The spacing. So yeah, no, it sounds really nice. It sounds very thocky, as expected. I think the Alpacas kind of have a really nice sound to them when they're looped with like Critoxio 5G0, and then I think the low profile of this kind of helps. But yeah, the sound is really nice. Like, I even like the sound of the alphas. Yeah, so the middle home row doesn't have the vertical bars between the switch cutouts. How does it affect the feel? Not much, actually. Like, I don't really think it's very, like, it's like flexy or anything because of that. It's still like the plate is pretty rigid too. And then like once you place all these switches next to each other, I don't really think they like push down in a different way. I feel like you would need a wider opening for that to even kind of start counting towards like some sort of plate movement. I mean, and also like it has quite a few mounting points for the plate. So I think it's kind of rigid just overall. I don't think that even not having those little middle pieces between each individual switch affects the type feel very much. So I actually have another TMO here. Yeah, I think for such a small case it doesn't quite matter, but maybe in a bigger case it would. But I don't think a single row would make that huge of a difference. I think it would be like a bigger area that you would start seeing that difference. Anyhow, so take a look. So these are both TMO V1s. This one has no engraving. And yeah, ship one over to me, please. They're precious. They're precious. They're both precious. This one though has silent reds, like silent switches, so you can barely hear anything. I mean, even if I turned off the music. They're not scratchy. It's like, it's the dampener sound. It's that like bottoming out sound. Like I don't feel scratchiness when I go down. They're really smooth. It's just when they hit the bottom, they have that little pad, the dampener. It's the sound that they make. Super lovely board though, the TMO. I love this front lip over here. Yeah. That's like one of the main things I like about this board, I think. Love the mushy feel of MX Silence. Yeah, so they definitely have a bit of a mushiness to them. Put an HHKB sticker on there for funsies. That could be good actually. Huh, do I have an HHKB sticker? I might. Let me take a look. I might have a sticker. Ooh. Do you like the case design of the V2? I prefer the case design of the V1. I like the V1 better than the V2. Do I have an HHKB sticker though? Thought I would, but I'm not sure if I do. Oh man, this doesn't fit. I could slap this on the back. Be like, hey guys, do you see my Heine Bush board? No, just kidding. I don't want to do that to Funderburker. Or my Keycap. Yeah, I don't know if I have an HHKB sticker anymore. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I did. Oh well. Can't find any. Keeps our bay. I have a lot of stickers, and there's no chance I'm gonna find anything this rate. Oh well. If you want a sticker like this, maybe Tiny sells them. I actually haven't checked her store, you know, but does she have any right now? TinyMakesThings.com. Maybe she has them in her shop. She has, oh, she has pins right now. Okay. Oh, but she has any other keyboard pins? Anyhow, you can check out Tiny's shop. You can always send her a DM or you know, like a message, and you can ask her about these stickers. But she makes these stickers. So this is a Tiny design. Keeps her bay. Anyhow, that's it for the TMO for now. Let's see. So, for those who weren't around last night we built a Polaris. So this was the Polaris that we built with novelty screens. There's a video on my YouTube about for this keyboard, so pretty nice. The Polaris is great. Like, if you can get a Polaris for a moderate, normal price, meaning anywhere from the group buy price, which was around $250 or something, all the way to maybe like $450. It's okay. It's good. Bobby Slayer, thanks for stopping by. Take care, and if you ever, you know, dip into things like artisan cap stuff, remember us when you make it. Take care though. Have a good one. But yeah, no, very nice board. Retail only, retail price only, please. That would be nice, but people been selling for so high, flipping them boards. Yeah, very nice board though. Very cool design. I mean, very simple and working design in my opinion. Very clean, and it feels pretty good. It sounds really nice too. So, and yeah. I really like this TMO though. I think I'm gonna use this for a while. Would you break in Cherry MX silent switches before lubing? Nah. No, I don't think so. I don't think I'll bother waiting. Not for the silent switches, I think. I think they're okay. I think they should probably already come somewhat smooth. If not, you could consider doing that. Anyhow. So that's the Polaris. If you guys have anything you want to see, like if you guys have any artisans that you want to see, or any keyboards that you know that you've seen that I have you want to see, or anything like that, let me know. I have some time right now, so yeah. But other than that, I can either type on this again for a bit, or we can, I don't know what we can do. I can figure out the layout actually. Wait, what the heck? What are my favorite keycap sets? My favorite keycap sets. So I really like beige sets in general, but aside from those, I like GMK Taro a lot. I like GMK Honeywell quite a lot. What else do I like a lot? Yeah, beige sets, GMK Taro, GMK Honeywell. I mean, white and black is very classic, but I think it's just like you can't go wrong with it. I like GMK Terminal quite a bit as well. GMK Serica turned out really nice. GMK Deep Space is pretty underrated, but I really like it. I think people say like, oh, the low contrast and all that doesn't look too good, but I really like how it looks actually. And GMK Dolce is probably like one of my favorites as far as classic stuff goes. No bias there. Please consider GMK Dolce R5 in August because we're running a group buy in August. Olivia is pretty nice, I think. What else? GMK Hydro is an old one that I haven't used in a while, but I do like. Don't see it too often anymore though, I think. Shill much, Diego? Yeah, shill myself, right? Wow. Imagine shilling myself in my own channel. Why would one do that? Hydro was one of the earlier hype sets that got flipped for quite a bit. Yeah, that is true. Carbon too. GMK Carbon was a very successful set as well around that time. That was sold sold highly on the aftermarket scene. Hydro and Carbon were both very big, listing wise. Hydro's still great, yeah, very slept on. That's for sure. Hydro looks great on like silver keyboards, I think a lot. I like them a lot on silver boards or on like white keyboards, like E-white or something. But guys, I am in love with the color of this board. This lavender, pink, like purple, I don't even know how to explain it, is so nice. Just yeah, like this is gonna hide chat for a bit just for the screenshot. Alright, that's good enough. But yeah, so yeah, like RGB over here. Alright. Maybe one day I'll write my name right here where the tape is. Someone's name was there. The previous owner's name is there, but I might just write Lightning XI Diego or something, you know? Yeah, this purple looking, oh, look at that brass plate shine right underneath. But yeah, such a lovely color, I think. I think this kind of color is kind of hard to get right, but they really nailed it on this one. Just looks really, really beautiful. My name is there, I think. Yes, your name is here. Your name is here. I actually have the. Here's the second PCB. Here it is. So we can inspect the names on here. You guys see? Come on, focus. Yeah, there are the names. So Dixie Mac, Kelly, Colin, Kyle, very nice, Alice, Paul, Woke Chill, Jesse, Ace Recon, Lawrence, Real Laugh, God in Joint Form, and Ben, Sparkle Pony. So at least 2 of the founders are here in chat today. So 2 of the TMO50 founders are here in chat. God in Joint Form and Colin are here. So yeah, that's me too. Yeah, so here we go, boys. Oh, I forgot to put the "Here we go, boys" text. Oh man, I'll read it for you though. It's okay, I have it somewhere around here.
Here we go, boys. TMO50 layout is the greatest thing ever, let me tell you, sir. First of all, class IC inspirations of the HHKB blocker style. It also has the semicolon and quotation mark keys. Unless other competitors in the 40% space, which I find completely unreplaceable in layers. It also has extra keys for macros, read, artisans. I absolutely love the layout where you have numbers that replace QWERTY. It means I can type for long periods of time without twisting my hands at all, whereas in a normal keyboard, you have to twist your wrist sometimes to type. For me, I just have to hold down the left space and click ASDF to get to numbers. It's also just gorgeous IMO. Inequality is good, engraving is good. I like how he made it so you can buy a 40% board / layout, but not need to buy 40% size modifiers for your keyboard, so you can use base kits. And yeah, that's it. That's why TMO50 is my everyday board. I literally am typing on it right now and have used it every single day at work for the last 4 months. Zero intention to ever stop. Whoo! ASDF is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So let me show you how it works. Where's Via? Via, open up for me. I can just also add a wonderful, let's see, where is a text? Add source. Need source. Here we go, boys. Oh my god. What the? Ah! Jesus Christ, this is horrible. Do I have to like press, do I have to like make put like line breaks on there on purpose? Because this is really annoying. Okay, yeah, there we go. Oh no! Yeah, this is really annoying. Anyway, it's somewhere now. It's gone. It's gone. Too bad. Oh, there we go. There it is. Yeah, you can read it. What is formatting? Alright, so the TMO50, the way it works via, okay, show via. Okay, so if we go to the key tester here, right? Let me bring the board this way, right here. Okay, so right now we're on the base layer, right? So the base layer is pretty much what you can see. So QWERTY and all the way to the symbols, right? Like all the way here. And then, so right now this is not mapped to anything, but so this is tab, this is backspace, this is enter, these two are shifts, this is a function key, this is a function key, it takes me to that third layer over there, this is another function key, takes me to the fourth layer right there, this is just, it's supposed to be right alt, but it's not currently working for some reason, and then this is alt and win key here, alt and win key, and then these are both space bars. And then so the type numbers, for instance, like to go to second layer, you just keep this pressed and see how it goes to second layer. And now you have numbers here. So yeah, ASDF is numbers here. While I'm on that second cluster, there's a tilde, there's the, and then here are the two. The dash and the equals and plus sign here. And then if I go to the next layer, which is this one, you get wait, you get, why are these, oh, these are media keys, never mind. So you get like arrow cluster stuff and like nav cluster stuff, right? So you get arrow cluster, nav cluster, and whatnot. And then finally, if you go to this one, I think, yeah, you get the F row keys. Wait, I missed the this one should have the other keys mapped in, the shift plus keys mapped in, but maybe it maybe this one doesn't. Okay, I would have, oh no, there they are. Okay, so if you go to this layer, so if you go to this layer and then you type on these, you get the shift keys plus the numbers. What is QWERTY on the, yeah, so QWERTY on the second cluster is gonna be the symbols on the num row. Whereas the regular ones are here. So can you see like the shift key is pressed when I, so those are the shift plus number keys, whereas ASDF are the regular number keys. So regular number, shift plus number. Regular number, shift plus, yeah. So no need to hold space and shift. Yeah, that is correct. Ogre GB is raffle, hope I get in. Yeah, 35 slots I heard. Like $400 or something like that. Comes in burgundy, gray, black, and silver? I'm gonna say? Yes, 35 slots. I should map some of these keys. I should map this to escape. What should I map these to? Maybe I should do media keys? I don't know yet. So why is this guy here? Up here. What are some places to get springs since TX sold out? Good question. I don't know. Okay, so now these should work. Minimum and maximum 35 units. Yeah. PKB? Oh, Prime keyboards. Yeah, so Prime keyboards should sell them as well, I believe. Yeah, let's just so, oh my god. Okay, there we go. Sponsors. So on Prime KB, pretty sure that we have springs for sale there too. Yep, there are gold plated springs on there. So if you go on Prime KB, you can find springs there. I'm not sure if they have all the weights, but yeah. All right. So that was today's build. Oh, it's already been 2 hours. Wow, time flies. Well, I think that's all I have for today. I will be taking photos of this and obviously putting up a typing test kind of thing up soon. So I'll be doing that sometime this weekend probably. And I should be getting a few other boards actually soon to build. No, build something else? I don't have anything else to build. I'm waiting for parts. So this weekend I should be getting some parts for a different client. Next week I should probably be getting some parts for myself possibly. And that's about it. And then I'll let you know. Build a new chair. My chair is pretty nice. I have a steel case chair. Which is very comfortable. Is there a date for series? Oh wait, I don't know that. Hey Lightning, do you have a preferred spring weight? Yes, I do. Yonin, I like anything between 60 and 67, 68. I've typed on 55 and it's okay, but I think it's a little bit light for my taste, so I prefer to do 60, 62, 65, and 67, 68. I wonder what something wicked means on your build list. I wonder what it is. Weeb. Yeah, I wonder what it is. Wicked brows. Yeah, I don't. Too bad I don't have any glasses to do that, but. Anyhow. Yes, JTK Hana Urban Lime. Did you just get here? I thought you were here before. Yeah, this is JTK Hana. Oh, you had to dip to study. I see. It's the weekend, though. Oh, board exams in less than 2 weeks? Wait, board exams? What kind of board exams? What kind of board exams are you taking? Farm school. Oh, I see. I know the pain of board exams. I'm still going through it. Anyway. I see. Studying manga as? Yeah. Is the elongate up right now? Yes. You just go to, you just use my link and you can find it there. I am Verizon sucks and I'm not following any boards right now. It's like, oh, is the elongate up? Yeah, here's the link with my referral, just FYI. If you don't want to use my referral, you can delete the referral. Anyhow, streams have been pretty stable lately, which is great. Let's see who is streaming, and we can rate them. Let's see. Anthony and Franco are currently streaming. What is Nathan's referral? Nathan is actually not sponsored by Project Keyboard. So Nathan actually does not have a referral link for Project Keyboard. Yeah. But for instance, I don't have a Zeal sponsorship or anything like that, so. We could raid Anthony, or we could raid Franco actually. He's playing some VR games. He's a pretty chill dude. He plays a lot of horror games. So if you're not into that, maybe might want to dip after a bit. But I actually don't know what he's playing right now, so we can check it out. I'm just gonna snoop in on his channel just for a second, see what he's up to. Is he live? Okay, yeah, he is. Yeah, we could give him a raid. He just started actually. Was gonna go to bed. Oh hey, Bobby Saya, what's up? We're about to head out. We're gonna raid Franco, Fracno. If you don't know him, he's a gamer streamer. He's a great guy. He's actually also in the keyboard community. Hey, Colin, thank you so much for the 10 bits. Wow, that's like all the 10 different ones too. Thank you. Anyhow, thank you everyone for stopping by tonight. It was fun. I'll definitely be building something new soon. Yeah, just stay tuned. I mean, if you haven't joined my Discord channel, join my Discord server. I ping there. I drop some pings there for any streams. As well as there's like feeds for my Instagram and for other things. For YouTube, and then there's like links, of course. I also provide like news on sponsors, on restocks. Wait, what? Oh, is that me? Oh wait, no. Okay. Yeah. So join the Discord server if you want to like hang out. But if not, you can probably find me elsewhere. I love your stream. I learned so much from your insight. Oh, thank you so much. It's very kind of you. But if you want to learn more stuff, you can always just talk to me like off stream, because I actually don't stream as much as other people do. So
feel free to stop by and ask questions anytime you want. Alright, let's get going, guys. So we're gonna raid Franco. Oh, let's see. What should we ask? What should we tell Franco? He's just chatting about stuff. Let's ask Franco. Let's just ask Franco. Show us your keyboard. That way he's forced to unplug it and show it. Thanks for the chill streams. Oh, thank you, thank you. So we're just gonna spam that, and we're gonna go raid Franco. Let's go. Thank you, Amy. You know, thanks everyone for stopping by. It's always a good time to have you guys here. Oh, got out of the shower. You're leaving? Oh, rip. I'm sorry. But if you want a private typing sesh, you can just hit me up on Discord too. I can do that. Alright, let's go, guys. Alright, well, see you later, guys. I'll probably see you next time. Probably a couple weeks, maybe less. But I'll see you next time, okay? Alright, take care, everyone. Have a good night.